YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about my top and bottom crochet hair of 2021. Now these are all the hair that I've tried and reviewed in this calendar year, so there will be no inclusions from 2020 or 2019. Now if it doesn't make this list, it just means it wasn't bad, it wasn't good, it was just average. Ain't nothing to write home about, nothing to run out and go purchase. I feel like this year I've tried less hair than normal. I really have tried less hair than I do in normal years, just because I'm giving my hair breaks more. I'm exploring and loving and learning to love my actual hair, so much so that in the past I felt like if I wore my own hair out, I would get those comments like, dang, when you going back to crochet? How many more weeks before the next crochet hair review? And I was like, I can't even enjoy my own hair. And now I've just learned to not ignore those comments, but just not let them get to me and let me live in my hair and let me enjoy the precious moments that I can, explore, wear my hair in a twist out, a natural style, straight, silk pressed, if my hair will allow it. I've been doing that a lot more. So with that being said, with me taking more breaks and all that, I'm going to do my due diligence to make sure that the hair that I'm bringing for you, if it's good, I communicate that to you. If it's bad, I'm going to communicate that to you as well. I want you guys to make smart purchasing decisions and learn from either some of my mistakes and challenges. But without further ado, let's start with my best. I think that's what I always do. I start with my favorites of the year, and I have to say, I rarely do this. I typically do not do this, but because I feel my final thoughts on the hair I have in right now, I am actually including the hair I have in right now in this list. Yes! This Rasta Free Tahiti curl has been my favorite of the year. Now, I would say this favorites list is in no particular order, and it kind of isn't, but I think it's recency syndrome kicking in right now that's making me put this at the ultimate top. It might just be like my number 2 or my number 3 top, but if I'm looking at this list, I really think this is my favorite hair of this year, in the sense that, as I mentioned, I've been wearing my hair out more. I've been wearing my wash and goes more. This looks like my hair. This looks like my hair. I can easily go from me wearing my wash and go, this is a picture of me in my wash and go, and then me with this crochet hair in, and no one would be none the wiser. I am all about natural looking crochet hair. I promise you this is the last time I show you guys this photo, but you guys know I recently talked about Potomac and Miss Dorothy having her crochet hair in. And Miss Dorothy having the money, she could have gone anywhere and got any kind of crochet style in, but that's what she chose. That works for some people. Some people do not care about those not showing. Some people do not care about the parting space looking like the parting space looks. I want you to be fooled. I want you to not know. Sometimes I don't care if you know it's weave, but sometimes I want you to be like, is it, could it be, could that be her hair? That could be her hair, right? That might be her hair. I think with this Dorothy situation, wasn't nobody being fooled, and nor I don't think she was trying to fool anybody. Me, I'm trying to fool you. And I think this is a cute, natural style. Now I have an install video, and I don't know how I'm uploading this, but my review is probably already up too. So you have all the specs, and there's reviews for every single hair I'm mentioning. So I'm just giving you brief overviews of each hair. I have in-depth videos. I can't go in depth in each of these hair, or this video would be 30+ minutes long, but I digress. Color was an absolute match. This was my first install where I do have leave out, so I do have some of the front of my hair left out, but that does not take away from the fact that overall this hair is giving what needs to be gave. My next hair, also from Rasta Free, ironically, it is the Dream Romance Curl. The Dream Romance Curl, what can I say? I thought that was going to be my favorite. If I had filmed this 1 month ago before putting this in, I think that would have been my top hair. I think that would have reigned supreme, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it is a gorgeous hair. I think that's going to work for your water situations, your active situations, just like this hair would. I think that would probably be, if I were going to choose between the two for a water situation, I would go Dream Romance over this. Not to say that this would be a bad option. As I say in my review video, I think this is a beach friendly hair, but there are some hair that I might might be like, I might would choose that over this. Even though I would wear both for a beach, I might, if I had the option, choose Dream Romance, just because this hair already comes pre-soft. It's kind of soft already. That hair wasn't hard, but it's a hair that I think is a little bit more sturdy, a little bit more durable. If you want some structure, and some structure that's going to last longer. I think that was a no maintenance hair, whereas I put this in my low maintenance hair category. Again though, both phenomenal hair. And moving on to the Boho Locks Majesty Twist hair. I think I like that because that was unique for me. I don't like to try a lot of braided twist lock styles on this channel because I think they all perform well. I don't think you can go wrong with passion twists. I don't think you can go wrong with locks. I don't think there's any fun in trying those types of styles, quite honestly. I love this image of this crochet style. I love that. But I don't think it's going to be different week 1 from week 9 with that hair. It's no variability like there is with loose crochet hair. So that's why I try to focus my channel on trying those loose crochet hair. But when I do get the opportunity to try a twist, it probably is going to make this list because they're so low maintenance. There's no maintenance that you really need to do with these hair. I love the length of that. I love the feel of that hair. It just overall was a good hair. Now, was it expensive? Yes, it's a little bit more on the expensive side, but nonetheless, I think it's a hair that you can reuse over and over and over again for many of you, and it's not really going to deteriorate or not look good. And the same thing goes for the Femme Freak Mini Frocy Twist hair. Another twist hair. Not going to harp on it too long because, again, it's a twist. What can really go wrong? I think with both of those hairs, if you notice the pattern, I like the ombre. I think that was a good switch up for this summer to have those kinds of styles going on. I think they're both twist styles, but they're so different, like the Majesty Twist and the Mini Frocy. The one thing is I wish I was able to get my hands on the longer style. Femme Freak was awesome to send me that hair, but I know they were sold out of it in the, I think I got it in the at 14, and I think they have it in an 18. I might be mistaken, but whenever I see photos of the longer version on their Instagram, I'm just like, I want to try that hair again, but I have a review channel and the purpose is to try new hair. I can't go back and try old hair that I already liked again. I'm just going to like it again in a different length. But overall, that is my favorites. Now let's transition over into my worst hair of the year. Let's start again. I said 2 Rasta Frees that I liked. You guys know I did not really like the Rasta Free Lake Wave. And while we're on the topic, let's just slump in that Kima Ocean Wave too. It was a divisive video like I knew it would be. I knew that Kima Ocean Wave video was going to, shake the table. It was going to get the girls to tussling a little bit. I knew what it was going to be when I uploaded that video because the streets love Kima Ocean Wave. But I tried Rasta Free Lake Wave. Wasn't a big fan, but I was like, let me go with Kima. Let me do Kima. Trends was so awesome to send me that hair unsolicited. I didn't even ask them to send it to me. They sent it to me. I was like, it's here. Let me just try it. I tried it. I think me and Waves just need to have a conversation. Now, the thing is, I got a lot of comments. You should have worn it short. I 100% get that. I love longer hair, and I know that's ironic with me sitting over here with not long hair, but I like when I have a straight or a wavy hair. I don't know, I like the dramatics. I like the length of it. A lot of people said my issue was wearing it long. Why come long if I can't wear it long? Why was it 20 inches if I'm supposed to wear it 2 inches? Like, why? But yeah, maybe if I had, but then that's me not wearing the hair the way I want to. I'm wearing most of the hair in the way that I want to. And if it doesn't work in the way that I want to, then I'm not really gonna like it, if that makes sense. That's like buying a wig and that you love, that's this long, gorgeous wig, and people telling you, oh no, it's not gonna work long. You gotta wear it short, but you wanted the look of it the way it was. I think that's my issue. I think it was just higher maintenance. If you got a trend from me, from the listings of my favorites, you notice I like a no to low maintenance hair. That hair etches on the scale of, a lot of people in my comments said, oh no, it's low maintenance for me. They were like, the Kima Ocean Wave is low maintenance. To me, all I do is twist my hair up at night. Then every 3 days, I use either Hawaiian Silky and water, spray my hair down, twist it up at night, unravel it in the morning, maybe brush it out 3 times a week. And that's all I do. And that's so low maintenance. And I realized I have a different low maintenance version than everybody else. If you have any questions about what I deem as low maintenance, I have a whole video where I tell you what I mean when I say low maintenance. And all of that, what was said, ain't my definition of low maintenance. That ain't what I do. That is not how I do things. So again, those two, not my favorites, but I know a lot of people's favorites. And it's okay. I'm glad that you guys still did not hit the unsubscribe button when I said those words. You guys were allowing us to have a difference of opinion. And then finally, Ari Curl. You guys should know that was not a hair that got along with me well. That hair, I did an install and I did the review in one video. I've never done that before. I don't think I've ever done that before in the 5 years that I had my channel, because I realized during day 2, I wasn't going to wear that hair any longer. I think day 1, I pretty much know. Day 2, I was like, let's just get this all packed into one big video so there ain't no confusion. I did not like that hair. Now, I got reached out to by Nia Natural Hair, who's the creator of that hair. She was the one who sent it to me, because again, even if a hair is sent to me, I still want to keep it real with you guys. I think that's what makes my channel the way it is that relationship I have with you. I don't pick up something and say, this is the best thing ever, run out and go buy it, if it's the worst thing ever. I'm not that way. I think my channel thrives on transparency. So even though I love Nia and I love her as a hairstylist in the DMV area, I also love the relationship that I have with my audience, and I don't want them to buy something that isn't a good hair. So she reached out to me afterwards. She stopped relationships with that manufacturer. She said that the batches were just not good. I think in my video I tried so hard to figure out what went wrong. I just was like, maybe it was me, maybe I unraveled it, like there was something, but I could not recommend you buy it in the way that I had my experience. And she said, you know what, we're done. I'm done with that hair. I'm done with that manufacturer. It's not you, it's the hair itself. So it was good to know that the Ari Curl messed up, because the Ari Curl was just not a great batch of hair. If she ever comes out with anything else, I would be dying to try it, because I know she would put her foot in any hair that she does, because she's just amazing at what she does in terms of doing clients' hair. I know she would take that same TLC in any product she created. But nonetheless, those have been my top and my bottom crochet hair of this year. Now I can't wait to see what I try in 2022. I think it's gonna be a great year. I think I have a lot of wheels turning, especially with me wanting to leave my hair out more and more. I can just imagine the looks I'm gonna create. If you want to stay tuned and see those looks that I create, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up even if you didn't enjoy it, because that dislike button, if you're on a mobile device, you can't see it, neither can I, so it doesn't even matter. Dislike if you would like, but give it a big thumbs up for the engagement though. And make sure that you're following me on Instagram at LeahLawan89 so you can keep up with my shenanigans in real time. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.